Now we'll dive deeper into learning about the resources and support staff available to you. As previously mentioned, our ECE department has support staff available to students and families through family services and include mental health professionals such as Ms. Velia Aguillon, Family Services Coordinator. If a child or family needs support, the request for support, family assistance, and counseling will need to be completed. Let's review the form, then I'll show you exactly where it's located. As we look at the form, you will see that the referring teacher will have to enter his or her email, request date, campus, availability. Here it is notated as available time to video conference, given the unprecedented previous year surrounding COVID-19. However, a teacher could include in this portion his or her conference time or an additional time that they are available to speak with someone from family services. Other information include the student's name or ID, parental information, details related to the concern, and other pertinent information. As you complete the form, you'll scroll down to the end and click Submit. So now that we have reviewed key support staff in the form of family services, we want to make you aware that the entire early childhood education department is here to serve you. Our department consists of a director, two coordinators, six education specialists, and two Head Start behavior specialists. Your assigned campus specialist will be in contact with you at the beginning of the year and support you throughout the year. Communication is very important to us, and we use two specific tools to reach out to our teachers. One tool is in the form of an online newsletter, the S'more. This is where our s'mores are housed, and let's review our last s'more submitted to our teachers. Of course, we're encouraging them to finish strong. Here, you'll see information such as ECE updates, professional development opportunities, assessment information for you, end of year procedures, important dates, curriculum components, and much, much more. So please be on the lookout for this more. Another communication tool that we use is the Google Classroom, which we call the one-stop shop. Let's review how to access the Google Classroom and join. First, you will need to log into your SAISD Google account. Click on the grid with the Google Apps, where you'll scroll down to Classroom. My interface looks different from yours because I'm a part of many different Google Classrooms, but what you will need to do is scroll to the right, hit the plus sign, and click Join Class. Once you've done that, you'll enter the class code. You will be provided the code at the beginning of the year, so not to worry, but we'll go ahead and enter it at this time. It is ZUOLS2R. Once you have entered the code, you can see that the blue join button has appeared and you'll click join. Since I am already a part of the Google Classroom, I will go back to my interface and click Google Classroom. As we scroll to the top, there's the class code once again. The first thing you'll notice is the feed, where your specialist will put important information and announcements, resources for you to view. And there's even a portion where you can respond and ask questions. We are always available to you. As we look at the classwork, you'll see ECE, teacher parent resources, Head Start information and forms, Canvas tutorials, and previous presentation. But let's look at the first component, which is the teacher resource guide. As we look at the resource guide, we know that with our children, their first introduction to community is their families. So we make it a point to truly support our families. Here you'll find the SFA form that we previously reviewed where you can access and of course do the referrals for your families. You'll click on the help and then the form. There it is. If we go back to the ECE Teacher Resource Guide, we will find other sections such as ECE documents, curriculum guides, and much, much more, which include Head Start forms and entry guides, and fun resources such as Bitmojis, and of course, our social emotional resources. So teachers, we have reviewed the resources and support staff available to you, again, in the form of family services with Ms. Velia Aguillon and the early childhood education team. We look forward to working with you and truly making it a wonderful year for our families and children.